great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning. And welcome back to another episode of Great Morning. I'm your host, Christian Murmer, Murms, Murmdog, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And today, where the fuck are my co-hosts? Where are they? They're gone. All right. Doing this alone. That's okay. They actually have, big things to do today. Stephanie had to do some stuff with her grandmother's surgery. Don't worry. She's fine right now. We will keep you updated on that. And then Jimmy, of course, is out to sea, guys. He's out to sea for a few days. We can't tell you exactly when he's coming back, but he's out to sea. He's fighting for your fucking freedom. He'll be back, don't worry. But that's okay, because, I got someone else here that we're going to run it, obviously, kind of like a regular episode of Great Morning. We're going to have all that good stuff, the word of the day and stuff. But, this guy, he's not a guest, all right? He's not a guest. He's been on too many times. We've been through this. He's a special guest co-host at this point. He's been a dear friend of the podcast for years now. He's been on since season 1. He's actually been on a bunch of episodes this season. This is the first time we've actually been able to just sit down with him and do it. He's been on the specials, and he was actually on Willie's episode. And, without further ado, my king, my captain, the man without him, none of this would have happened. O'Shea Ivy, how you doing today?
Hey, that was a good rhyme right there. You didn't even know it.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Do people in your town listen to this podcast?
Yes, they do.
And that's awesome, man. Just like I am. I'm very awesome today. It's not a bad day.
There's a guy I know who, it's weird. He's kind of like, I wouldn't even say he's my friend, but he's kind of like, he hangs out with my group of friends from time to time, and he's been listening since season 1. And he'll come up to me, and he listens every episode. It's weird. And he'll come up to me, but he'll say things. He'll be like, yeah, that last episode, it was good until you got 20 minutes in. Then I didn't like it for 6 minutes, and then it got good again. And then I didn't he'll literally tell me shit like that. And I'll just be sitting there. I'm like, listen, man, we go on for an hour. We do a bunch of different things for different people. If you didn't like it all, I mean, that's totally cool. No one expects everything to be perfect, so that's fine. But it's weird that he comes and he doesn't have any suggestions, which is fine. I don't want to take a bunch of suggestions, but he's just yeah, remember when Stephanie was talking about this? Yeah, I didn't like that. It was just okay, I don't know what to tell you. It's over. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you all should have some more female co-hosts come on. Is saying I saw somewhere that somebody complained about men calling women females. How do you feel about that, Christian Murmur?
Well, see, that's weird for us because while we were in the Navy, we were told to do that. That was we couldn't say miss or lady or something. If it was an officer, we could say ma'am. But when we're referring to even the, the instructors and stuff, they always referred the other group of females, they're going to come in and do the training with us. They would always do that. So we're kind of used to doing that. I guess I could see in the civilian world, saying you're a female. I mean, you're not wrong. So I don't think you're wrong saying it, but it might come off a little weird to them, especially since they're not used to hearing that.
Stupid. I think it's stupid.
It might be stupid, but what I'm saying is I feel like people in the real world, we like to call it, they're not used to being called female, especially before the Navy.
How are you not used to being called female? You literally have to circle it or bubble it or one of those things so many times in your life. Why are you angry? I know why they're angry. It's because it's a variation of male. They want to make up their own. They want to have their own word. We're males and they'll be called wheat.
Wheat? Wheat toast. Banana bread.
Strawberry shortcake.
It's only been 2 minutes. What the fuck are we doing?
Wait, no, what's the most feminine pastry you can think of? Oh yeah, we're males and they're cupcakes.
That can't be. I haven't heard it. Do they want to change that? Because how they, people sometimes they want to change the certain words for certain groups of people. I don't know. Do they want to be?
I'm really just attacking those people that think like that. Not everybody thinks like that. People in fucking Tuscaloosa, Alabama. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Also, like, I have a female. See, I'm saying it right now. I have female friends that were in the military, and they refer to themselves as that too. So I think I'm pretty sure.
What, cupcake?
No, not cupcake. They refer to themselves as female.
Oh.
So I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I've actually talked to you about this. It's how you say something. It's always how you word something that can make it sound bad. Like if I'm talking about like,
how about you just fix your ears?
That too. But like there really is a certain way of saying something. Like if I'm referring to like, I was talking to my friends and a couple of them are black and we were talking about this to, start a conversation. That doesn't sound bad.
A couple of them are black.
But like that doesn't sound bad, right? But if I go like this, right, hear this, and I'm like, yeah, so I was talking to a couple of my friends and a lot of them are black and like, and I was talking about, that sounds bad. Like that sounds bad.
No, it depends on who you're talking to.
Okay.
Because some of your friends, it's funnier if you say it like that. They'll be like, oh, yeah, this is going to be good.
Yeah, so like if I'm talking with you, I'm joking around and stuff, but like I can't say that like to just anyone out on the street. They'll be like, what the fuck? The fuck's this guy's problem?
Yeah, you got to know your audience. That's one thing I heard, which is, oh man, I hate that one because it's like, it's the audience. Some people are going to like it. Some people aren't going to like it. That's the audience. It's like, hey, y'all figure it out. I'm up here with the microphone.
Especially in our country right now, we don't have to get into a lot of big things, but there's a lot of things, even on the small scale, that people are just, split on.
Okay, like what?
You can say anything, like Kanye West and Pete Davidson. Like,
or Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, well, Roe. I didn't want to bring in that. You wanted to go, all right, 5 minutes in, we're getting to that. Yeah, like that, or like I said, Kanye West and Pete Davidson.
Who is Roe and who is Wade? I don't like, what is that?
Those are my uncles.
Oh, so they're okay. I get it now.
My uncle Roe and my uncle Wade, and they got into an argument once, and here we go. 50
so,
years
okay,
later.
so Uncle Roe got into an argument. He's like, man, women should be liberated. They should do whatever they want. Snap, 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 snap. And then Wade is like,
well, maybe it was the other way around. I actually don't know that much.
It's the other way? Okay,
I have no idea. You know what? Let me look it up real quick.
A little intermission. We're gonna play a song right here.
Keep talking while you.
Oh, okay. So Wade is like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. That pansy shit. They used to say pansy back then. And then Uncle Roe is like, come on, man. These women can do whatever they want. There's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Let's let them vote. And then Wade's like, hey, man, you keep talking like that, I'm gonna take your ass to court, man. We're gonna have to go see Washington. And he's like, well, fuck you. Let's go to court then. Then they go to court, and it's like, the judge is like, all right, what's happening? What's going on? Hear ye, gavel, gavel, gavel. And then they talk, they fight it out. Did they have lawyers back then? Or did they just talk for themselves?
Yes, no, they did. So I'm reading about it right now. Jane Roe.
Jane Roe. Oh, of course.
She was fighting for it to ban abortion. So she wanted it banned. She wanted it banned. She wanted it banned, and Henry Wade fought for women's rights. And
so Henry Wade. So Jane, she want to ban abortions because she's so fucking selfish that she's like, you know what? She's selfish. She's like, oh, it's so mean. It's sad. These are babies. Let them come to life. And then Uncle Wade is like, hey, man, what the fuck you talking about? Some of these women, they don't want them. All right. We got plenty of babies out here. It's all right if some fall by the wayside. And Jane's like, but that makes me sad. And then Wade's like, okay. And she's like, I'm taking you to court. And then Wade's like, all right, I got money. But then Jane, she was already sucking the judge's dick, bro. So it's like,
geez. Oh God.
She already knew she won from the beginning. And I'm not going to say she was sucking that judge's dick, but I will say is women know when they have the upper hand behind your back. They already done rubbed a couple knees, you know what I'm saying? Tickle some elbows here and there, show some skin somewhere where they know I got the upper hand in this. It's a nine times out of 9, I'm gonna win this battle.
And like this, like Roe versus Wade, it's very split in our country. And this is my thing. This is one of the reasons I don't like to talk about political issues, social issues on the podcast. That's one of the rules we made in the beginning. One of the reasons is not just because we don't want to show like where we side on things, but like why is it so split? That's what I always think about. And to me, the ultimate conclusion comes to that there probably isn't a right answer to everything. Now, obviously, people think,
but she lost though.
No. Roe or Wade won.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She lost, and it was a woman, and then now they're like, why are you banning abortions? It's like, this is what your queen wanted.
So, yeah. But like I was saying, it's like if something, it's not just this. I'm not talking specifically this. Think of anything, any problem in our country is like, if it's so split, like what is the actual right answer? Because 50% are saying this, 50% are saying this.
Oh, it's not 50%.
We can all get together right now, every human being on the planet, and we can all decide like that. If I were to say like, I'm going to walk up to a grizzly bear, slap it on the ass, and then try to make it suck my dick, that's a bad idea. Everyone would agree that that's a bad idea.
I saw a tweet that said, hey, ladies, if you want a manicure, let me know, and I'll give you a manicure at my manicure clinic. Let me know if you want a manicure. And it's like, okay, well, I know what that means. So now they're just going to be like speakeasies for abortions now.
Well, here's another thing is like, I'm positive they're still going to be around in the, more liberal states. Like California, you'll still be able to get one. New Jersey, you'll still be able to get one. It's all the states that kind of already had like big laws against abortion that it's going to be illegal, like the red states. That's really what's going to happen, because it's like, remember, the states are allowed to do like their own thing too. Like marijuana is still federally illegal. It's not decriminalized. It is illegal on the federal level, but there's a bunch of states where it's legal recreationally. The states can do their own thing. So
yeah, but Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, South Carolina, they not having that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jane can suck my left ass cheek. That's how they feel, bro. They don't care, bro. That's not happening.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of what I mean. It's kind of always kind of been like that, but like that's kind of what the country wants to be more. Is like, listen, if you don't like these rules here at this state, you can leave.
Get the fuck out.
You do like these laws at this state? Come here, live here. If you like those laws, that's kind of what they want.
But that's what it is. That's how it is all the time. It's just social media beefs up these things, and they're just like, we're gonna go out in the street naked and protest. It's like, what the fuck is that doing? Besides, all you're doing is putting yourself on the fucking predator's radar. That's all you're doing.
I mean, you do have the right to protest. I don't know about getting naked though. I never.
You haven't seen that?
I have, but I think that's for something different. But like,
man, you putting yourself out there. You setting yourself up for danger. Them men follow them women.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend ever getting naked in a public place.
Let's talk about that. Human trafficking. I saw, man, somebody
great segue.
Somebody was talking about this like, oh, people come and they steal black women and they do this to their lady parts and whatever have you. Now, I'm not saying that's not true. But what I will say is, where is this happening? There has to be somebody has to have found elaborate. This sounds like one of them. Like this sounds like The Hills Have Eyes or like Saw or some shit. Come on now, where is this at?
I feel like it happens more in other countries. I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
That's what I feel like. It's international type thing. Like,
yeah, I don't think there's a big network for that in the United States. And again, I'm not saying that it's not not happening. I'm sure it's happening, which is terrible. But I mean, I think that's bigger in not first world countries, shit like that. So
it's too many. America is full of nosy people, bro. I don't. It's no way that's going on somewhere in the basement, like at a high rate. It might be one guy that got away with it, and he got one. You know what I mean? But then eventually he's like, "This is too risky. I'm stressed out. My heart rate is through the roof. I can't take it anymore."
Was it you? I'm pretty sure it was you you were telling me a while back, I think around the time we first met, that you were like, black people, especially black men, we're not nosy. We don't go snooping around. I remember, I think you were saying that. You were like, we don't go snooping around for something. And the reason we got into the discussion is we were talking about Jordan Peele's Get Out. And you've seen that, right? Yeah. So there's that scene where like they're about to, leave. He thinks he's going to leave the parents' place, and he goes into that little closet cupboard, right? And he opens the door and he starts looking around. He finds a bunch of pictures with her, with like a bunch of different black people. And I think after that, you were like, see, that's a plot hole. Like I would have never done that. I would have never gone snooping like that. Like black people don't do that. So I wonder if it's not everyone in the United States who are just nosy, I'll
say this: there are tiers to nosiness, right, amongst us. Asian people are at the top, number one.
Okay.
Then
okay.
Then it's white women. Mm-hmm. Then it's Mexican women. No. Mexican women, black women. I feel like they tied. Then it's white men, and then black men. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, maybe I would agree with that because, like, I'm nosy with certain things. Like, I don't want to get into people's business. I'll never do that. I don't want, like, if you don't want me to know something like that, that's fine. Don't tell me. In fact, it's probably better that I don't fucking know. But I also, like, I'm nosy in the way of something I feel like that won't hurt me. Like, we've talked about this too. This is another thing you said black people don't do. Remember one time we were driving and we passed this, like, I thought it was cool, this cool, like, creepy looking abandoned building. And I'm like, oh, dude, wouldn't it be cool if, like, we came back here at night and went in there? And you were just like, no. See, like, that's where I'm nosy. That's what I like to do. You were like, no way in hell. I wouldn't do that in broad daylight.
Because I've never heard of an Anglo-Saxon voodoo tribe. I've never heard of it.
What?
I've never heard of white people doing voodoo or messing with spirits anywhere. Nothing like. I've never heard of that. That's in black people culture, Mexican people culture, fucking all over the world. It's always somebody somewhere stirring up a pot, making some kind of doll, fucking with your food or something, and then we're like, oh my gosh, it's spirits and it's things of that nature. And then it's like, I don't want to do anything supernatural of the sort. But y'all are like, ooh, if I saw a ghost, that would be freaking awesome. Friggin' A. It's like,
we are like that. We are like that. I don't know what's wrong with us. I don't know why we do that. And here's the thing. I don't even believe in ghosts or anything like that. But that's true. If I saw one, I'd be like, that was fucking sick, bro.
Like, hell no. Oh, my gosh. That means if I saw a ghost, that means I'm living wrong. Something is wrong. I need to fix some things.
So we're here with O'Shea Ivy, 16 minutes in. We wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff. I know you wanted to do a little bit of a game. We can do that in a second. We'll get to the word of the day in a little bit because Jimmy sent me a word before he went on the underway. But I want to play something for you that it just came out. It was weird. It was this statement that Biden made, actually. He did a recording about Roe versus Wade. Do you mind if I play that for a second? It's not that long.
All right, let's do it.
So this is what Biden had to say when they found out about Roe versus Wade.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like,
that's pretty weird. Why would he say that?
I tell you what. I don't know what's funnier, that or when he fell off his bike.
Oh man, that was. I remember when I heard about that, and I was like, well, I've fallen off a bike before. Who hasn't fallen off a bike? Like, but
he's 132 years old.
I know, but what was fucked up about it is, like, I found out that he wasn't even, like, riding it at that point. He had stopped. Like, he's still, and then he fell over. Oh man, that guy.
His motor skills are fucking shot. He's worse than Huckabee.
He's just old, that's old. I talked to my grandpa about that, and he's like, I think I'm good, but, like, I don't know, if you get me on stage, I might fucking start talking crazy too, man.
He said something else. He's like, if there's one word to describe what's going on here, and then he was just like, a falafel. It's like this motherfucker is like shitting on himself right now, bro.
And apparently he did that. Remember that happened like a year ago? Apparently, like he shit his pants and like he had to go to the bathroom and like it was Prince Charles's wife, I forget her name. She was the one like spreading, like they say spreading the rumor, but she was like totally like, yeah, he walked up to me at one point and smelled like shit, and then he went to the bathroom for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I wonder, okay, you're the president.
Okay.
Do you like, is somebody like, hey, grab Jane, and she's like, oh, I gotta fucking clean him. Like that's his like fucking what's that job? Like nurse's aide or not, it's not an RN, it's a
babysitter.
A CNA. Yeah, pretty much a baby. CNA ain't nothing but a babysitter. They're professional. They baby. That's what a CNA is, a babysitter. They babysit grown people. Like, I'm not laughing at
to do it.
Hey, wait. This is what I want to put out there. Anybody that's a CNA, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the profession.
Yeah, I'm laughing at what you do for a living.
Literally. I mean, look, I laugh at NBA players. I mean, you run around, you jump, you dunk, you shoot, and you slap ass. I mean, hey, some of y'all do some impressive things out there. All right.
I laugh at anyone who makes more money than me. I think that's the rule. You're allowed to do that. Yeah,
pretty much. Because it's like there are rarely any anomalies. Usually you're groomed into your profession.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of times you are. But you know, some people have a calling they go to. You know, I don't know what makes a CNA one of them. Oh, you know, people want to help other people. You know,
I feel like a call. Anybody has a call. That's like Spud Webb. Like he had a calling for basketball. He's fucking 5'3" and in the NBA. Like he had a calling of Isaiah Thomas, and he's not even that short. He's like 5'11". You know, he could have been a football player, but he just can't shoot very well. You know, it's like fuck. My gosh, fucking airline food, man.
What? What?
I'm serious, bro. It's fucking disgusting. If they had they can upgrade the peanuts to Crustables. That's all I'm saying.
Where did that segue come from? You just wanted to stop talking about it.
I'm serious, man. They could have Crustables.
All right. Well, I got something for you because you said you wanted to do this. This is totally O'Shea's idea, not mine. But O'Shea wanted me to just say certain things to him, and he would tell me, because if no one knows this, O'Shea is a black man. He would tell me if it's racist or not. So we're gonna play. Is it racist according to O'Shea Ivy? So you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll do the obvious one first. So walking down the street, it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
In the distance, like a football field away, I see 3 black gentlemen walking in my same direction.
Call the police.
Should I call? I'm calling the cops. You didn't even let me finish. I was going to say, should I cross the street? And if I do cross the street, is that racist or?
Oh no, you got to be a man. You got to walk. You got to keep walking on the phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And by that, you know what I'm saying? So that way, if something does happen, enough time has passed to where, you know, your life may be saved, right? But if they don't do anything to you, hey, man,
you're not racist.
You're fucking racist, man.
If they don't do anything to me, but I didn't cross the street. I kept going, like you said.
Yeah, man. That's just being a man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's only racist if you call the police.
Here's the fucked up thing about that is like, for this, I specified that they were black, but like, I think if it was in the middle of the night and I was walking down the street and I saw 3 people walking kind of towards me in the distance, I don't care what they look like. I think I would want to cross the street, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I think it'd be weirder if I saw like 3 Asian dudes walking down. I'd be like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. No, this is crazy.
I see. I get that because it's like nothing good happens after midnight, number one, right?
Yeah, usually.
And it's dark. If it's me and 2 of my friends and we see you walking down the street and we don't know you, somebody's gonna be like, "Hey man, we should fuck with this dude." And if everybody agrees, you gonna get fucked with. But that's just how it goes, man. It's gonna be somebody that wants to be problematic. It's somebody that's gonna initiate the problem, and then there's gonna be somebody that he's a peacemaker. He either stops it or he stops it before it goes too far. That's it.
Okay. All right. So there's that one. So another one I have, right? So I've been told, I'm not going to tell you what I've been told about this term because I actually looked up the actual meaning of it, but
What, Negrodamus?
no. When you're messing with someone, you know how you'll say I'm just teasing you, man, or I'm just breaking your balls. Another version of that is to say, I'm just yanking your chain. So someone you and I both know said to me, I don't think you should say that. It sounds racist. I looked it up and it has nothing to do with what you're thinking.
Somebody said that you should not say yanking your chain. You see what they're trying to do?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Please.
White people acting black is black people's fault because we don't let y'all be yourself. Say fucking yanking your chain and shiver me timbers. Like, what the fuck, man? You don't have to fucking say, man, I'm just fucking with you, bro. Nah, I mean, you don't have to do that shit. You can fucking bro. No, that's not racist.
It's not either. And here's the thing that happened with the friend I knew is I looked it up and it had something to do with a while ago there were bear tournaments or something, and it meant they would yank on the chain that the bear was tied to rile it up before whatever they did with the bear. Right? That's what it meant.
Which makes a lot of sense because if I was a slave and you're yanking my chain, I'm not gonna be like, come at me, bro. What the fuck, man?
But this friend of mine was like I explained that to them and I looked it up and I was like, listen, this is what it is. And they were still afterwards, they're like, yeah, that's fine, but just please don't say it anymore.
Oh my gosh. No, that's when you tell them fucking bro, suck my dick, bro. Go to hell. Absolutely not, bro. You're not gonna tell me I can't say yanking my chain. Now, if you were like, don't say nigga, okay,
obviously.
Fine. All right, cool. I think I can let that one slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me think of another one we got here. If I'm talking to you about a conversation, right? And I'm telling you a story, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. And it's exactly what I'm kind of doing right now. And I say yes, this guy, he said the N-word. And I say it like that. Is that racist?
I feel like it's racist to say the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The N-word.
Yeah. You just
not actually saying it.
You just got to say it. If you're in conversation, you just got to just say it because it messes up the whole story now. Because now I'm just like, oh gosh, why are you trying to be PC right now? Just tell the fucking story so I can get the full gist. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's like cooking bacon fast.
I like that. It's like cooking bacon fast. All right. And I know there's people out there who are saying you shouldn't even say black people anymore.
Yeah, I think that's racist. I think that's racist. Every time you say it, it makes me laugh because I'm like, this guy is crazy.
Oh my
God. You gotta start learning people's names, man. You gotta start saying Devontae, Jaquan, Jaquisha.
No, I wouldn't I wouldn't say it like that. I meant if I'm referring, say I'm talking about there was a group of black protesters protesting for water or something, right? I said it like that.
But there are a sprinkle of white and Asian and Mexican in there.
No, I'm saying, what I'm saying, yes, you're right. I'm not saying I would say that. I'm saying if someone were to say it like that, how I just said that, is that racist?
Yeah. I feel like the story would be better. And it'd be a little more comical if you said, all right, so these people were protesting. Majority of them were black. So then I'd be like, oh, okay. All right. Let me see where you're going. Let me see where you're going with this. It'll make more sense. But if you these black people were protesting, it's okay.
So you got to word that. Okay. So here's another one. I've heard, and I know you've heard it since we've been in the Navy too, is white people, right? Don't say the N-word. Just don't do it. All right. I know there's freedom of speech, but just don't fucking say it. You'll just get in trouble. Just stop it. But we've heard other people say the N-word. We've heard Filipino people use it in conversation. We've heard Hispanic people use it in conversation. Is that racist?
In uniform, it's not racist in uniform. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because you've crossed the social threshold. You're now brothers and sisters in arms.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I beat you up for that, that's like petty. It's like, I'm gonna wait until it's something actually worth beating you up for.
Okay, so say out of uniform, because I've heard that too.
No, we're just on liberty.
No, no. I meant like people who are not in the military.
Oh, okay. It depends. It's a tricky situation, right? So Black people have this thing where they support who they want to support. Depends on what they've done for them. So if this Filipino guy's like, fuck you, nigga, and you like, I'm about to kick your ass, he's gonna go back and tell all of his minority friends, and you're gonna have to deal with that. And it's just like, you either want to deal with his minority friends, and you have to then challenge all of them and say, why the fuck y'all letting him say this shit? But it's like, they're gonna be like, he been saying this shit for forever. We didn't whoop his ass the first time. We fucked up first. So we're not gonna let you beat up on our friend because we didn't beat him up first. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of, it's a slippery slope. It's backwards, and it's kind of just pointless. If you don't nip it in the bud in the beginning, then you might as well just leave it alone.
So there's a gray area, totally, is what you're saying.
It is. It's white people in Virginia say nigga all the time.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I can't think of any others. Do you have any others you have on your mind that you could say are either racist or not racist? Do you have any other situations?
Locking your doors is not racist. I don't care who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought clutching your purse, not racist. Doesn't matter where you are. What's that fucking fruit casserole? Is that what it's called?
Fruit casserole?
What's that
cake?
No, it's what's that casserole that y'all be eating?
I don't eat any fruit casserole.
Damn, I can't remember.
Gross.
That's racist. That shit's fucking trifling.
Just eating that? Yeah, that just sounds shitty. Don't eat that.
I learned where gay started at. Leaning. Yeah, leaning.
Like you're leaning on the wall?
Yeah. So anybody that starts to lean in life, you're gonna get looked at as he might be gay.
I thought it started it was for a while it was the word for happy. It was another word for happy. Yeah, but this is the thing, right? They use that word because all right, so back in the day, with the knights and the queens and kings and squires and peasants. Yes. Back in that day.
Some guy was hanging and then he got caught. And he's just like, oh, George, I am happy. You cannot judge me or smite me. And he's like, you're happy? That's fucking gay.
I know. I'd love for you to write a history book. That'd be awesome. I'd totally read that. I don't know if it happened exactly like that, but that's verbatim. Verbatim. Well, speaking of words, it's funny that you bring that up. We're going to segue into one of our favorite segments we like to do here at Great Morning, and that is, of course, the word of the day. Word of the day. Oh. So how the word of the day works, O'Shea? You already know how it works, all right? We give you a random word out of the big old dictionary that Jimmy has. And Jimmy's not here, so he sent me the word before he went on, his little adventure there in the Navy. And he sent it to me before he left, and he gave me the word, right? And I had to find the definition of it, which isn't that hard. So you know what to do, right? You know how you got to make a sentence, and we're going to grade you at the end of the season if how funny the sentence was, if you used the word correctly, and if the sentence was, of course, creative. All right, so that's what we're going to grade you on. That's what we grade all of our guests. I know you've been on a bunch of times this season, so this is your first word of the day, though, for this. Well, and only because we only give it once. So are you ready for your word of the day?
Absolutely.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. Your word of the day, my friend, is mixture. Mixture. So mixture. And the definition of it is a substance made by mixing other substances together. Mixture. So whenever you're ready.
Black semen and white vagina creates an awesome mixture.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. All right. All right. Yeah. That was a word of the
Okay,
day.
how big does a dick have to be to become a big old dick? Because I heard you say that.
Are you talking about actual like penises, or are you talking about the old dictionary?
No, actual male genitalia.
Well, like honestly, like 2 to 3 inches is pretty fucking big. If I'm being honest with everyone around here, like
But but you say big old dick. What?
Yeah,
What's a big old dick?
5 inches or bigger.
5 inches is a big old dick.
Yeah,
Damn.
3 inches.
Damn. Hey man, this day just keeps getting better.
What do you think it is?
A big old dick. Okay, there's this woman. Her name is Meg the Stallion.
Okay. I think I've heard of her. Yes.
She has this song called "Big Old Freak." Okay, right. And now I'm thinking like, okay, that has to be a man that can match her level of freakiness, right? Okay. She is a very big woman. Yes. She is at least 5'10" and a half, a good 187, ass, what they would like to call bodacious for her size. Now I'm pretty sure she's a big old freak, so she must like big old dicks. Now 5 inches, I don't know if you're getting all up in there.
It's it depends how big I think the booty is, especially if you're hitting it from behind. Because if you're hitting from the front, you can always
that's racist.
Deeper. But shut up.
Booty.
Booty. Booty.
Booty butt.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Shut up, booty butt.
Oh shit.
Oh god, we laugh. Sorry, that was an insight. We laugh about the stupidest shit. But yeah, if you're trying to get past the big old booty, right, and that thing's huge, right, from behind, you might not be able to get in there as well as if you were hitting it from missionary or she's riding on top.
Mm-hmm.
So
now,
sometimes it depends on that.
I have a counteract to this.
Okay.
I feel like they talk about it ain't the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. I think that it's the position.
Okay.
It could be whatever motion, whatever size, but the position, you can do some damage in some certain positions. Like if you say you standing up in front of your girl, right? Yeah. Y'all standing up face to face.
Okay.
You take your right arm and you put it behind her left knee, and then like your arm, so where your arm bends at, that little pocket right there. Y'all hear that? Elbow. That part right there. And then you take your left arm and you wrap it around her lower back. And then you connect your right hand around your left wrist.
Okay.
And then you just fold her the fuck up and go to town. Hey man.
It's turning me on.
You can have absolutely. You can have 3 inches. All right. You're gonna get the job done that day.
Yeah. So
it's all about strength. Strength with a K.
I like that. I agree. I also know though that there's girls out there who describe themselves as not being size queens.
Not being size queens.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that?
Like they don't care about the size. Doesn't affect them.
Oh gosh, that's because they like money.
Well, what about the ones that say it and they don't get a lot of money?
It must be ugly. I was talking to someone very close to me the other day about ugliness, and I said that 2 women being together in a relationship and getting married and lasting forever and adopting kids will never work unless they're both ugly.
Why?
Because somebody will come along
and do what?
And want to treat them like the beautiful queen that they are.
Okay.
You said, and do what?
Yeah, well, you answered before. You heard my question.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I feel like there's good people out there who don't care about certain things like that, like money or the size of your ass or something like that, But
they care about one of them, right? It's a how many rings did Thanos have? 6 or the 5?
Well, there were stones, and he had 5. No, he had 6. There's 6 Infinity Stones.
Okay, right. So let's go through the 6 Infinity Stones in terms of attraction.
Okay, so 1, money.
Got it.
2, natural beauty.
Can we
Like if you're naturally
can we save that down to one word?
Attractive.
It's either gonna be natural or beauty. Which one?
Attractive.
No. We got to be natural.
All
or
right,
beauty. Beauty. So they don't have to be natural. They can have fake titties.
Well, that gets into the other things I thought. The others would be like certain things of the body.
Okay, we're just gonna go with natural. All right, money, natural. All right, what's number 3?
Well, I thought we would get like body proportions.
Nah, that's too specific. People. I know people that like a lot of different.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
including myself.
all right, smarts.
Okay. Intellectuality.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Creativity.
Oh, okay. Wit.
Yeah. So we got 2 more. I don't know. If they've been to space or not.
Okay. That definitely will put you at the top of the list.
Yeah. And then I know what number 6 is: an enjoyable family to be around. Some people just won't be with you because they don't like your fucking mom's a bitch or your dad's an asshole or vice versa. Family don't like each other. That's a big one too.
Speaking of family, if I came in your house and grabbed a board game and started playing it, would you be upset?
So is it you, my friend, or is this a stranger just walking to my house? Because first of all, if a stranger came to my house and just started doing anything, I'd want them to leave.
No. I've had sex with your daughter.
Okay. So you're her boyfriend.
We for the sake of conversation.
Okay. And you come over and you just grab a board game and start playing it by yourself?
No, I'm playing with others.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be a problem. Why would that be a problem?
I don't know. I'm just wondering. This is just things that I think about.
Do you think that's a problem?
No, this is I hear stories all the time, and I just want to get your opinion. Yeah.
What was the last board game you even played, O'Shea?
It was Connect 4, actually.
Get the fuck out of here. Where were you playing that? At a bar? They have those at bars now, I see.
I was in the living room, but I don't want if I'm playing Connect 4 at a bar, I must be in Thailand. Yeah,
okay.
I don't want to have those problems anymore.
Let me ask you something. What do you think about like a group of girls, right? They want to go on a girls' trip, right? Just regular old gals, right? Nothing fancy. They want to go on a girls' trip, and they all like dudes, right?
No, they
go on a girls' trip. All right, fine. They're fucking each other, but they like dudes too. And they go on a girls' trip to Mexico. Do you think that's a good idea?
No.
Why?
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'd be that. I mean, it could, it could always get like that, but I don't know.
I mean, you just asked me. I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, you may have fun and return home. Like it's a thrill,
So you think like a girl's trip to Lake George would be safer than going to Mexico?
Go have fun in your own backyard. It's people want to travel outside the United States and haven't been to all of the 50 states. It's the dumbest shit ever.
I mean, hey, man, I haven't been to all 50 states, and I went to Spain.
Okay, all right, that's different. Like you talking about girls going on a girls trip. I mean, they banded together, they argued for months at a time, trying to get the money together, calling each other bitches and lazy and hoes, trying to get them to call out of work. Somebody canceled last minute. She out the group. They done went through 3 group chats just to get this trip to go right. They be having side group chats talking about other people.
Yeah, talking about that one in the group, like, God, I can't fucking stand her.
I fucking stand her ass, but she probably just got money or something, or she might be the prettiest or whatever. Girls are good at having having a group of friends. They good. Guys, on the other hand, I say if they can do it, it's better than a girls group.
Yeah,
most definitely.
But the reason I brought up the Mexico thing is because I know someone who's doing that soon, a group of girls, and like she was like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. And I was like, yeah, it'd be fine. Just stay in the resort areas. Don't like do something stupid and go off like the tourist or resort areas because it can be dangerous in those areas. And she was kind of like, whatever. It's gonna be fine. There's a group of us, and I'm like, yeah, but it is Mexico. So, like, you know, a group of gals, you know, even a group of guys wouldn't be able to do much against a bunch of fucking armed motherfuckers. So I wanted to get your opinion on that, if that was maybe not the greatest idea, greatest place to go on vacation. Go to fucking Sandals or something. Go to one of the beach resorts.
Go to fucking Puerto Rico. Go to Hawaii.
Oh.
And people talk shit. I seen a girl talking shit on social media like, these bitches talking about they going out of town. Bitch, you went to Hawaii. Bitch, I was in Cabo. It's like, what? I'm pretty sure you have to travel farther to get to Hawaii. Matter of fact, depending on where you live, if somebody lived in Maine and they went to Hawaii, that's a big fucking deal. You live in fucking San Diego, you like, I went to fucking Cabo. It's like, and you didn't go anywhere.
Yo, okay, I don't know why that reminded me of this, but I've been wanting to talk to you about this. So I know this girl who I went to high school with, right? I won't say her name here, obviously, but she has an OnlyFans, right?
Oh, her name is. Let's just put a name for her. Her name is.
If you get the name right, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna like.
No, I won't get it. I'll just say her name is.
It's just a white girl name.
Her name is Susan. All right, start.
Okay, all right. Her name's Susan. That wasn't right, but yeah, we'll call her Susan. And she's got it right, and like, so she does, like, apparently, I haven't seen it, but you know, she does, you know, the sexy things on it, you know, sucking dick, all that.
Oh wow!
And this is what I've been told, and the funny part about it is, like, she posts about it on Facebook, where, like, she's still just, like, friends with, like, all her family. Like, she's friends with, like, her dad and, like, mom on Facebook, and just posts, like, check out my OnlyFans. I 50% off this week or something, you know, and I keep seeing posts about it. She does a lot. It's not even, like at a time where, like, oh, I don't think my family will look at this. It's, like all day, every day, she posts about it. And what would you think if you had a daughter and she started posting about that on fucking Facebook? What would be your reaction?
I would be like, you're fucking smart. This is why, okay? As a man, I've come to just understand and let it be, and just, it is what it is.
Let it be.
Your uncles, your cousins, maybe even your granddad, and in some special cases, your brother, they're gonna spend that money.
What? Why are they looking at it? Why are they looking at it? O'Shea answers, don't just look at me like that. Why are they looking at that?
It is what it is.
That's fucked. Oh my God. Oh.
You'd be surprised, bro. I can tell you plenty of stories.
Just to support, I swear, I'm not even looking at it. I'm just supporting.
I'll give you I'm not quoting this young lady verbatim, but this is what I heard in my ears. Oh my God, my cousin, he keeps hitting me up trying to fuck me. He told me that he'll give me $20. He told me that he'll give me $20. I said, $20? Like, that's my response, because like I said, I already know that that's what it is. My only response is $20. I'm like, damn, for your own cousin.
But, like, why, out of all the women in the world, why would you want to fuck your cousin? I don't even care how pretty she is, but I mean, like, that's your cousin, dude.
Hey, man.
You're down that bad.
Some people draw the line at stepsister.
You know, almost like, I mean, that's still fucked up, but, like, at least I can understand that. That's not blood.
Yeah, but it still got the word sister in it. Oh, okay. So, let's see there. Which one is worse? Fucking your cousin or fucking your stepsister?
I would say fucking your cousin. Honestly.
Damn.
I would. Because that's your blood. That's like your dad's sister's kid or your mom's sister's brother's kid. Like, you are related. That's fucking weird, dude. That's fucking some Game of Thrones shit. Like, you can't be doing that. But your stepsister, I mean, still, don't fucking do that, because that's fucking weird too. But I mean, like, they're not blood, at least. It's like, whatever. That's why they make so much fucking porn of it. It's fucking weird how much porn they make of it. And why is everyone getting fucking stuck in a washing machine? How often does that happen?
You sound like Owen Wilson sometimes.
Is that right? You know, that's funny that you bring. I wish Jimmy was here, because every time, like, someone says something while they're talking, like, Jimmy's always in the background going, wow. Wow.
Ka-chow.
If he went like that, I'd lose it. He did it one time. I think we were playing it on the 100th episode, which, by the way, to listeners, if you haven't listened to that, go back and listen to that episode. It's great. I think he was doing it in that one, I forget what episode it is. I think it's like Harlow's episode where Stephanie is talking about like, yeah, I love sucking dick. Like I got a playlist for when I like suck dick. And you just hear Jimmy in the background go, wow. Wow. Just while she's going on a rant about it.
Hey man, I'll tell you one thing, man. I have yet to meet a sober woman that'll suck dick for an extended period amount of time.
Really? I have.
Hey man, just haven't. Not yet.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah.
They do stop doing it after a while though, because they stop enjoying it.
I'm talking about 30 minutes plus.
I feel like it wouldn't take me that long though.
You see? That's the problem. You wouldn't know.
I feel like that is a long time.
It's a trick, man. Women, oh gosh. Men got to get it out their heads that it takes X amount of time to reach that pinnacle climax, my good sir. Absolutely not. If you just let your girl just go to work and just be like, just keep going to work until something happens, you'll see how long it really takes. Like, you just don't pay her any mind. Like, just watch a movie or play the game. You'll see how long it takes, bro. You'll really be like, oh, this bitch ain't got no skills.
Yeah, well, I think that also makes it just harder because you're also kind of just paying attention to something else. That actually, that has happened to me once. I was with a girl, trying not to get too graphic, but she was on top of me, right? And we were doing it that way. But like behind her wow. But behind her was the TV and it was on and it was like, I forget what it was. It was like a fucking
Cookie Monster.
It was like, yeah. Shout out to him. Yum, 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 yum. Cookie Monster.
Cookie.
It was, I think it was like a fucking episode of South Park. And I just like was watching it while she was doing it. And then she got off me at one point and she's like, you're not even paying attention to me. And I was just kind of like,
look, women, they understand. They learn that it's the eyes, bro. It's all in the eyes. And
I know.
when they put them lashes on, it makes it worse. Like if you look at a woman while she's looking up at you, sucking your dick, blinking her fucking eyelashes, and she actually look good, you're gonna be like, I got a fucking nut right now on this. That's how men think. I have to nut on this so it can look even cooler.
Yeah.
That's just how we are, bro.
I remember her head was kind of like over here, like by my shoulder. So I felt like she didn't notice that I was watching the TV. But like she was going at it. I'm just like sitting there like, this South Park episode's hilarious. Just giggling my motherfucking ass off, man, Real quick, because we're actually getting close to time, believe it or not. I know you and I can talk about a million different things. But real quick, before we get into plugs, I wanted to mention, because we didn't even mention it yet, I wanted to mention the compilation album you just released about a week ago, I'd say. It has, me listening to it, there's songs, because like, I'm not in the loop as my, like I'm a special case because I'm friends with O'Shea Ivy. So sometimes I hear songs that aren't even released yet. So it's interesting for me because like I'll hear songs on it that I know like you like started recording some of those songs like years ago. So it's interesting to hear it again. And then there's some songs from like the last album or whatever, or this single. And why, I just really want to know why you wanted to do a compilation, just put a lot of these songs together in this album. What made you want to do that?
The truth is, I didn't. I had no idea it was going to be a compilation tape, but it kind of worked out in my favor. I was being a spoiled brat, a while ago, and I was like, nobody listening to my music. So I started deleting songs and then re-uploading them. But by doing that, I ended up making like 7 Spotify accounts on accident. So the only way for me to have all my music on one Spotify account was I had to delete everything and then re-upload it. But because some of the songs were from 2018, 2019, and there so on, it just comprised it all together and made it a compilation. Yeah, so like, Pusha T, he released this song called Diet Coke. I made Diet Coke back in 2019.
Yeah, you did have you did do that. Well, man, I always love hearing your music. I think you're a very talented artist. I've said that for a long time, and I'm not just saying that because you're my friend. There's actually, there's songs I actually go about my day when I'm doing regular shit, like working out or cleaning. Like I actually listen to, and I love it. And I love having you on the podcast because, like I said, you're a dear friend. You're funny, great person to have on for, this like a single interview kind of thing, and just talking about a random shit all the time. Or if we got another guest or we're doing a special, you're just always great to have on. So I'm fucking happy we were able to do this. I'm sorry, like Stephanie and Jimmy weren't here today, but like they had a bunch of stuff going on.
You were supposed to read me a quote.
A quote?
You were supposed to read something to me.
Oh. Yeah, we'll do that real quick, and then we'll get into the plugs. Here, let me get to it. This was a text message from a friend. I won't say who, but it was, again, regarding the Roe v. Wade stuff yesterday. And so they said to me, I'm literally so sad, bro. This shit is not okay. And it's like, what the fuck can we even do? Literally from the time you're born, you're fighting for something as a woman. And then I replied, because like this is I'll say this before I say my reply, is just like everything in the world is just so fucking shitty right now. So this is how I'm very cynical. This is how I viewed it. So this is what I texted them back. I said, don't worry, something worse will happen soon. You'll be even sadder about that. Which probably wasn't the greatest thing to say, but like it.
That's the greatest thing you could have said.
I think it's true though. Like something's gonna happen in like a couple months or maybe even 5 months, and it's just gonna be really shitty, and everyone's gonna be upset about that, and it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be someone's gonna be like, man, I'm upset about this, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I've been upset since I was like 8 years old, bro. So like, this shit's not gonna. You're gonna keep that's adult life, in my opinion. Is you just get angry or upset about things, right? That really, like, you think you have a lot of control over, but then you find out you don't, no matter what, no matter how many of you get together or how many, people vote on certain things. There's just some things you can't fucking control. And you keep getting angrier and sadder about it. And then you'll just die one day. And that's it. That's life. So like, I try to tell people, like, do something nice for yourself, right? If something bad happened in the news, do something nice for yourself. And that might be a little selfish, but like, go outside, go look at something, go do something.
All
nice
women's groups die. The only women's groups that don't die are like MAD. That's like the only strong, logical, reasonable group that women have.
I was talking in general too. I wasn't even just talking about women. That's all I'm saying is like
Mothers Against Drunk Driving. That's the only one that makes sense. All the rest of them can all go to shit.
Listen, like I said, there's gonna be so much shitty things that happen in life. Sometimes like someone's gonna be elected that you don't want, or someone's gonna be elected that you did want, and then it still goes shitty. Like there's a bunch of shit that happens all the time, and it's gonna keep happening, and then we're gonna die. All right, there's just do something nice for yourself every once in a while. Like don't fucking sit around and just like get so upset and then go be around other people that are just making you angry. Like you're gonna have a heart attack, dude. You just get angry about everything in the world. Like you lose your mind.
Yeah, fucking aneurysm.
Just go do something nice. Shitty things happen. I'm sorry. And I don't agree with the shitty things that happen. I don't think that makes it okay either. But what I'm saying is like, you gotta move on sometimes. You gotta move on. And you gotta go outside and touch some grass, man. Just, go outside on a nice day and sit outside and enjoy the sun, Just do little things for yourself, all right? To make it a little bit better in this shitty, shitty world sometimes. But enough about that. This was our episode. O'Shea Ivy, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to go ahead and do our last minute plugs like we always do. So I'll do mine real quick. My last minute plugs are, of course, you can follow me. That's Christian Murms on Instagram. That's my personal. Is open to the public right now. I will close it to the public when the season's over, reopen it when season 5 comes out. I do it like that. So if you want to follow me, get there now. The one I really want you to follow, though, is Great Morning _ the podcast. That is our main podcast. Instagram. Go on there, follow. We post stuff about episodes coming out soon. We post it when the episodes are out. check it out. All right. We got some stuff on there. Message it if you want. If you say a quote from certain episodes, we'll give you a discount on the shop, which is another plug. Go ahead and go to shopgreatmorning.com. Again, that's shopgreatmorning.com, where you can get, Great Morning merchandise, your hats, your shirts, all that stuff. Go ahead, get some of that. And like I said, if you give us a quote in a DM to either me, Stephanie, or, the Great Morning Podcast, Instagram, we'll send you a fucking promo code and get you a percentage off. All right. So go ahead and do that for yourself. All right. Follow Slightly Special with 2 L's at the end on Instagram. That's Jimmy's. Follow You Love Steph. That is Stephanie's. Follow Steffi __0 on TikTok. You can follow Great Morning _ the podcast on TikTok as well. And follow Trip God Jimmy. That's TRYPGODJIMI. Go ahead and give him a follow as well. But enough about me. Get into our honored special guest co-host, my dear friend O'Shea Ivy. You got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Yeah. Shout out to Mary J. Blige and her husband.
Okay.
Shout out to the CIAT. Also, shout out to Will Smith. He needs some love. Shout out to Homestyle Hawaiian. It's a restaurant in Pacific Beach. I haven't ate there yet, but it looks awesome. Shout out to Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Okay.
Shout out to all the pretzels out there in the world. They need love.
Okay.
Also, shout out to Chesapeake, Virginia. I love you all. Keep streaming my music. Shout out to Susan. I'm referring to the young lady we were talking about.
Yes, of course.
Shout out to myself. I'm awesome. You can follow me on Instagram at OsheaIV. So that's OSHEA.IV. The dot is not spelled out. It's a punctuation. Shout out.
Yeah, don't spell out dot.
Shout out to all the strippers in the world. I love you. You all have been very awesome to me. Shout out to Young Jock. Shout out to all the Aylas out there in the world. You all have put me through hell, and I still love you. Shout out to Lil Uzi and JT.
Okay.
That is beautiful. Shout out to Destiny. Rest in peace to Destiny.
Okay.
Shout out to Paul Mitchell. Shout out to Michael Jordan's dick.
Okay.
That's all I got. Shout out to Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Swag. And keep streaming my music. O'Shea Ivy, Suzanne out now. O'Shea Ivy, the Bomb Baby out now. O'Shea Ivy, 427, The King Was Born out now. O'Shea Ivy, great music. Trip God Jimmy on the production out now. $1 Million Coat video is dropping very soon. It's going to be awesome. Let's get some thousands of views.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for your last minute plugs. And, that's what we do here at Great Morning. That was our episode. Great morning.
Great morning.
Yeah. I ain't seen her in a fucking minute, man. Yeah. Look, gonna buckle up the double G. Expose a secret right in front of me. Speaking tongues to your ovaries. Need that nectar from a honeybee. That's right. Who nasty? I'm is. Who asking? Sunday, you classy. Monday, relapsing. Great sweat so you see something. Camel toe with the crease. Fuck. Oh, you went and got your feet done. White toes with McQueen pumps. Can't nobody else call me bae. Just call a nigga by a stage name. Told her that I'm on my way. Said I was finna do the same thing. So bang my line right after school. Whole bag in hand. You pack some food. I seen a lot of overdue. Ain't close to me. Get close to you. You mean a lot. It's overdue. Think it's about time. I tell the truth. I dream about what I'ma do soon as my name hit breaking news. Yeah. I had to go and get it by myself, everybody just trying to survive. She like born peeping what you saying, just know that I'm down for the ride. No, I never leave you out here to dry, regardless of how many times that you lied. Told me every day to open my eyes, stand on my own because what if you die? Stop smoking them cigarettes, blah bitty blah. Thought she was nagging, but look in the eyes. Trust me, my nigga, you gotta be wise. Get on your shit, you in front of the line. You gon' get replaced by the one that's behind. I ain't lying, and she ain't playing either. The nigga done developed him a man eater. She slaying divas, they can't see the full course meal that a man eater. Take her to the crib, I'm famished. Do damage, it's candid. I never been romantic. Turn around and arch it. I smack it open-handed. Yeah, one time at the party, a nigga going clamming. Turned on Future and Aubrey. We fucked the diamonds dancing. Yeah, hitting notes like Ari. She coulda won a Grammy. Roll it up and spark it. We on on another planet. Do that freaky shit. Your wholeness I can manage. Remember that one video? Let's try that in Miami. Look, easy to see, lyrically. I can affect you on every degree. You know the real me. When I'm on the beat, I speak the truth, it's a lot to believe. When we in the streets, hitting the scene, swear it ain't nobody fucking with us. We in the sheets, making the scene, feel like we never be fucking enough. I'm in it deep, chest on your knees. Remember you told me you liking it rough. D in the G, and chemistry, only result is me cuffing you up. So bang my line right after school. You pack some food, I seen a lot of other dudes. Get close to you, you mean a lot, it's overdue. I tell the truth, I dream about what I'ma do soon as my name hit breaking news. So bang my line right after school. You pack some food, I seen a lot of other dudes. Get close to you, you mean a lot, it's overdue. I tell the truth, I dream about what I'ma do soon as my name hit breaking news.
Yeah. I had to go and get it by myself for everybody just trying to survive. Now you know what the fuck going on. Shit. You better answer my motherfucking phone call when I call your ass too. 757-675.